Hi, I'm Lynn Bridgeford from the HIIT Clinic and HIIT Yoga, and today in our quick and easy exercise series we're going to be looking at shred for the legs. So that's a combination of strength exercises and HIIT. So get yourself comfortable. You may need a belt or a resistance band, and at some stage we'll need weights, not necessarily today. Starting on your back, the feet could be up against a push weight, or you can use a belt or resistance band, feet a little apart, knees above the ankles. And we're going to push with the feet and resist. So we're working all the way through the legs and we're resisting with the hands. Starting with a strength exercise. If you have a weight and you need more weight on it, that's fine. We're working all the way through the legs here. And then feet apart, knees over the toes. We're going to do the same movement, pushing away, using the floor and using the HIIT. So that's 20 seconds of high intensity, using the body weight, pushing against the floor, knees over the toes. We're getting that high intensity to get the fat burning and to get the body killing off the old cells and apparently stealing the mitochondria from them to bring into the energy. And then slowing down, check the form. Have a rest. We could stop and do nothing. However, I feel it's better to keep moving, and we're going again. Working through those legs. We're not just bending up and down, we're pushing the floor away. Working with that high intensity, keeping a good alignment. Think about snatching the energy from the old cells. I like that idea. And then slowing down. Get the heart rate down. Coming back to the isolated strength work, keep the knees over the toes, push and resist as you come down. So we are working the arms a bit as well. Feel that strength work in the legs. Keeping the spine nice and straight. Working the quadriceps, we can support the back of the leg and push down, so we're activating the quadriceps. Push down, resist with the hands, keep your spine straight. Make sure your knees are okay. We're giving some targeted action on the quadriceps, activating them. And the other side. So pushing the foot down, resisting with the belt, activating the quadricep. You can feel it working with your hands. You can do this on the edge of a chair. We're giving some resistance with the hand. You could tie the belt onto something else as well. Keeping the form good, getting the strength going in that quadricep. To get some active work going with the quads, lifting them up, you can do a little jog on the spot. Get whatever pace works for you. If you want to just walk fast, that's also fine. We're getting the movement of the quads lifting up. About 20 seconds. Get that heart rate up. Get the fat burning. Snatch those mitochondria. And then going slowly. Get your form, recover the heart rate. We're going again. Knees up, little jog on the spot. And slowing down. Another way to do the strength is take the belt around the top of the thigh. You might need to hold on to something. Keep the length in the groin. Keep that thigh working. And the other side. The action of the quadricep is to lift up. So if you need to put the leg down for balance, that's also okay. Keep the strength working with the resistance against the belt. To get some resistance, strengthen the hamstring. We can do both legs at once or one at a time. Keep the knees together. Draw the heels down. We're using some resistance with the belt. You can feel the work happening in the hamstrings. You get as much or as little as you like. You can do one leg at a time. I like to flex the foot so you're getting a little bit more work in the hamstring. You can take it further if you like. And the other side, keeping the tension away from the shoulders, using the arms and the belt or your resistance band as a lever. We don't need to move the full range to get strength. We can do the HIIT for the hamstrings on all fours. So kicking the butt, doing as fast as you can, comfortably go. If you can't kick the butt, just kick towards it. Keep the spine straight, keep that intensity going. Careful not to cramp in the hamstring, it's a muscle that loves to cramp. And slow down, check that form. See if you can hit your butt with your heel. And the other side, kicking the butt. Keep the knee facing down towards the floor. If you start to cramp, slow down a little. A cramp is counterproductive. Keep it going, keep hitting the butt and slow down. And coming back to the strength, bringing the heels towards the bottom. Let's go a little bit further this time. Bring them all the way down. Of course, doing the HIIT is also strengthening. It's just good to do a little bit of resistance training as well to get that shredding so the muscles build and the fat burns. To work the inner leg with the resistance, keep the leg straight at the knee and draw the foot in towards you, giving resistance with the belt. I'm putting my elbow against my hip to keep that easier. You can hold on to something if you need to. Get that inner thigh working and make it work all the way down. And on the other side, tucking the elbow in, working on that inner leg, using your core, using your stability on the supporting leg. If you need to put your toe down occasionally, that's also fine. Work that inner thigh. Going side to side to work the inner thigh, keeping the knees facing over the toes, keeping the core working, straight spine. We're getting a speed. That works to get the heart rate up, snatch those energy cells, put the body under a little bit of stress. Not too much, just a little bit of stress to keep it going nicely fast. Then slow down. Take the interval, low intensity interval, working the inner thighs, and then we're going again. Faster. Side to side. Fast as you comfortably can without losing the form. You should be starting to get a little bit breathless. And then slow down. Easier interval. I prefer to work than to stop. We can also do the inner thigh. Laying down, resisting with the belt. I have my elbow in my hip. It's a slightly different angle. It also works for the strength. Rooting the supporting leg in the floor. And the other side. You can find a height that works for you. Wherever it is, you're still working the strength in that inner leg. You're working your arms as well because you're using them to help resist with the belt. We can do the outer thigh with resistance from the belt. I'm pressing my elbow into the top of the thigh, the hip, to keep that balance and keep the resistance. And on the other side, keeping that resistance working, supporting leg strong, hold on to something if you need to. We're working the outside of the leg for strength and resistance. So working the underneath leg, pushing the floor away, using the outside of the leg, going up as fast as you can, keeping control. Getting that high intensity, working the outside of the leg and slowing down. Get the form, catch your breath, get your heart rate down. And on the other side, use your core and your arm to help you balance. We're working that outside of the leg, pushing against the floor. And slowing down. Have the lower interval. Catch your breath. Another way to work the outer legs, laying down and push apart. It's a little bit more like an isometric, both at the same time. It may also give some nice release in your sacrum. So pushing out and releasing, pushing out and push out, let go, push out and let go. A nice deep side stretch, inner thigh, and on the other side. Breathe into it, stepping across to stretch the outer leg. Bend, you can bend forwards a little if that works for you. Step across the other side and bend, feeling the stretch all through the outside of the leg. Bringing one leg forwards, bend the other, stretch forward, sticking the butt out, stretch the hamstring. You can release the foot off and bring it up to give more stretch in the calf. And the other side. Leaning forward, stretching the hamstring from the back of the knee up to the butt. Relax the foot down, draw it back. Stretching in the calf as well. Bringing the heel up to the butt to stretch the quadricep. Lengthening the groin, knee down towards the floor. And the other side. Get that length and the knee to the floor. Step behind into a lunge, reaching down the back leg, bending the front leg, stretching down the front as well. And the other side. And with a good wiggle, shake the legs about. Give them a little shake. That's Lynn Bridgeford from HIIT the Bios. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe in your exercises. Let them work for you and get you fit and strong and slim and shredded. Thank you so much. Please subscribe, like, write in the comments below, and go across to my other channels. I have Instagram, Lynn Bridgeford. I have Facebook channels for the clinic, for the yoga, and interact with me on all the channels, and I would be happy to connect with you. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Thank you so much.